And when Christopher kind of came up with this realization that we need more time to say goodbye, he then took the space he had here and it was modified, converted, renovated to support one funeral a day. So we have a chapel and reception rooms within its own landscape gardens that the family use once a day, and that was born out of experience of just allowing people to have time, space and privacy. The typical day then here starts with the family arriving at the Memorial Woodlands, maybe early morning, maybe late morning. There's tea and coffee for them and their guests when they arrive. They go into the reception rooms. They may well have put out photo albums, ob déjà, bits and pieces in memory of that person. Typically the coffin is already in our chapel and in state. And that's actually a really important point for families. If you've got people coming from different parts of the country, possibly internationally, and they haven't had any private time with this person who they come to pay their respects for, walking into a chapel as the service begins, can be a little bit of an emotional shock, but it's a group thing as opposed to a personal thing. So by having the coffin in state, it enables family members, friends to go and spend some private time in the chapel prior to the service starting. Nearer the time when the service is going to start, typically midday, 1 o'clock, we will gather up the family and the guests, and then we'll make our way across into the chapel. And at that point the celebrant will pretty much takes over proceedings and the service unfolds. Whether it be secular or religious, orthodox or a variation therein, the chapel itself supports any type of service. Once that has completed, then we re-engage as the funeral directing side. The coffin is carried out either by ourselves or by family members, is placed in an awaiting vehicle, be it a horse and cart, a motorcycle side cart, a classic hearse, a modern hearse, and then it is taken on up into the grounds if it's a service for burial, and the burial takes place. And then once that is completed, then the guests and family retire back to the reception rooms for catering, for drinks, to further the celebration of the person they're remembering.